together, and you can't even let me have 2 hours with my friends on the weekend. It's like, baby,
you're married now. Like you have to have a balance in your old single life. You ain't got that.
In your opinion.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Blackbird 901. We're doing a quick video breaking down Alexis and Justin's argument. That was in a recent video that happened. Speaking about them going to the club. Listen, I'm going to be very honest with you. I can see both points of view. I have one side that I fall more onto the side of, but I definitely can see both sides. First and foremost, 2 hours a week is not much. It's not much. I'll be honest with you. If there's 2 hours in a week that you want to spend alone and go with your girls and friends, by all means, go for it. The other side is 2 hours a week with your friends in the club. Now, that's a completely different story. 2 hours in the club with friends. The intention of people going to the club oftentimes, yes, it's good to have a good time. But it's not really the place for those of us who are married and dare to be every week. Every week. Do your friends, are they not married? And if they were married, they wouldn't be there. Let's keep it a buck and real, right? If they were married, they wouldn't be there every week in the club, okay? So let's keep that real and keep that honest. 2 hours in a week with your girlfriends ain't a problem, but 2 hours contextually in the club. First and foremost, why would you go to the club for only 2 hours? Who goes to the club for only 2 hours? You know what I mean? Actual club. No, you're not bluffing. All right, listen, let's break it down. If you're new to the channel, do me a massive, massive favor. Like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notifications of uploads. We appreciate you guys so locked and stay loaded. For those of you who are returnees, you know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got a mineral. Stay hydrated because the streets out there, they are hot. Let's watch a little bit more of the video and we'll break it down some more.
Oh, am I glad to see you.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
So what is going on? I heard a lot of commotion.
First and foremost, did you actually hear what Justin said? He said, boy, am I glad to see you. Because whatever he's saying to Alexis is going through one ear and out the other. Now, Alexis earlier on in the season was like, oh my gosh, you know, it's so easy being married to you. I know, and we're all looking at it like, baby, it's only been a few days. It's not been long. Don't open your mouth too quick. Don't open your mouth too quick because the reality will hit. We're a few weeks in and the reality is hitting already, isn't it? The reality is that we know that Alexis doesn't want Justin. We already know that. Right? You rejected them on 2 different apps. There's no way you wanted him after this. But now we've got a situation where you're talking about something, and pretty much, I wouldn't say gaslighting, but you intentionally denying understanding what you're seeing here. You know that going to the club for 2 hours with your girls every week, first and foremost, is more than likely not gonna be 2 hours. Number two, even if it was 2 hours, why is it a club? Why can't you go for dinners? Why can't you go to restaurants? Why can't you go for an activity? Why can't you go and do something? Why does it have to be the club every weekend? Why? That's the key question, right? Context of an area is important. Let's watch a bit more.
From outside.
What I have an issue with is she goes to the club every weekend. Now, when she goes out, she's only going out with her friends, but it's every single weekend.
Life changes when you get married.
I do. I get that.
I don't understand.
Now, okay, so life changes. I agree. I personally would want my partner to be, I mean, if we're married and no kids, I want you to go with your friends, you know, even if it's once a week, yeah, go and enjoy yourself. I need a bit of space anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, go and enjoy yourself. Go with the girls and come back in a few hours' time, whatever. Like, it's good to have a reset. I can't lie to you, it's good to have a reset, you know. And maybe I'm being short-sighted when I say that, but it's good to have a reset. Look, if you know that and then as I said, of course, that's why I said it's not club, because club is at a specific time. But like, if it's like, oh, you wanna go out with your friends, you wanna go for lunch or whatever, you guys do lunch every Thursday or whatever, or you do dinner every Thursday, whatever. Shoot, I'm gonna be like, all right, babe, you go and do your dinner, man. Unless there's something specific I want to do on a Thursday, go and do your thing. I'll check you after you come for the dinner, right? Simple as, you know. And I think that's good to have a bit of space and good to reset each other and good to have friends outside of the relationship. That's what's also important. You need to have a friendship group outside of the marriage, because you relying solely on me is a problem. And me solely relying on you is also potentially a big problem waiting to happen, because that means we've got no one else outside of ourselves. When we annoy each other, we've got nowhere else to go. You know what I mean? We only got each other. We got to see, and it sounds great, you only having each other, but look, you need a break. You need to reset yourself. You need to recharge. You need to come back sometimes with a different perspective. Friendships help us have a different perspective and allow us also to be free and rest from the constraints of the marriage. Because look, being in a relationship with somebody is not easy. Yeah? And sometimes you just need to just take the armor and the cloak off and be like, hey, friends, what's going on today, man? Let's just have a few drinks and get out of it. I mean, I don't drink, but let's have a few drinks, a bit of a conversation, chat and vibe, and let me just get this out of my head. When I go back, I'll probably be better. But when you don't have that, there is no way to reset that. You're going to constantly be on top of each other, and it can be stressful. It can be tiring as well. Let's get back into this video again.
And what was the point of you starting this process then?
The fact that because I want to hang out with my friends for 2 hours once a week, I'm all of a sudden the unfit wife.
Okay, so as Alexis was saying there, so because I want to hang out with my friends every week for 2 hours, I'm suddenly an unfit wife. I don't think she's an unfit wife first and foremost, but I do feel like some of her characteristics and behaviors are not befitting of somebody who's going to be married. Now, I personally think it's more of a rejection against Justin than it is actually not wanting to be married, but partly it's also because that's just the way she handles things as well in relationships. So she needs to work on that as well. But yes, in all honesty, going out for 2 hours in the course of the week, Alexis, you know that there's a problem behind this. Why is it a club you have to go out? Why can't it be something else that you guys do? Why can't you chill and vibe? Now, if the case finds out by the 4th episode, we realize that actually saying that Justin wasn't ready to allow her to have 2 hours in a week in any activity, then we've got a problem. Yeah, we've got a problem. And that point is a different scenario. It's different from 2 hours going to the club, whatever. That's completely different. But if it's just 2 hours because you didn't want her to have anybody else around, no, then I gotta agree with her, you know?
Is obscene.
Do you feel you're ready to be married to Justin in particular?
I don't know. I don't think so.
There it is.
Indeed, there it is, Doctor. Thank you. There it is. You're not sure if you want to be married to Justin or not. And look, anything but a yes is a no. Have I said that to you guys? A yes. Anything but a yes is a no. Oh, do you want to get married to me? I'm not sure. That's a no. You want kids? I'm not sure. No. It's a no. Because we deal with definitives here. Okay? All right? Do you love Justin? Yes or no? I don't know. No. Simple. We're not doing yeses that are sounding like S's. They need to be yes. Otherwise, it's anything but a yes. It's a no. You know? And so oftentimes in these relationships, as we know from Alexis, she's been skating in this relationship. She's been literally skating and gliding on ice with this relationship. And now the fact that his dog is also gone as well is what's even more problematic. I don't know how much Alexis has put into it to make it work. I personally don't know. I don't believe that she's put that much work into it. I personally believe that she had a preconceived idea, which is fair enough because she has rejected this guy twice. I get it. But there are also issues, I think, with Alexis in terms of her intimacy issues. I think she struggles being super duper close with somebody. I think she struggles being intimate with somebody. You know, normally when she's talking to Justin, it's always like baby voice. Oh, what up, baby? Oh, baby. That thing is jarring right there. Look, in relationships, it's all about compromise as well. And again, if you believe that going out to a club for 2 hours every week is not in your remit, it's not something that you like as a marriage partner, that's fair enough too, right? I personally think she should still be able to do activities with her friends. It just shouldn't be the club. It should be something that's more contextually sound, something like a dinner, going on activities that don't involve clubbing. Yeah? Yeah? All right, cool. Appreciate you guys. Still loaded. Let me know your thoughts down below. We know that Alexis doesn't want Justin. It's just